Brian, many congratulations. 3-2 win there over Lisa Ashton. Just sum up your emotions after that one.
I've got no words really. I felt like I was cruising. You know, it felt good. Even the last leg, I was like last set, I was cruising. Felt good. But you know, it's easy to say once you've won. But I'm going to lie. After 2 sets, and obviously go 2-2, I thought I was in a bit of trouble. But you know, I held it together. I was just so pleased I come through.
And that must give you confidence. Lisa battled back really well in fairness to a 2-0 down, facing great dart. But to respond and come back and close it out must give you confidence going forward.
Oh, 100%. You know, I always knew Lisa. She's capable of a 110, really like a purple patch. So you know, I expected a little bit, a 2-0 up. I didn't feel like she got going at all. So I felt like I was playing her right. But once I missed 3 darts at double, I think in the 3rd set, she really come alive, and I was under serious pressure from the crowd and everything. So I'm just so happy to come through.
2022 has been a breakthrough year for you. Your first Pro Tour semi-final a couple of months ago, so you must come into this event with real confidence behind you.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, when the draw come out, I was sort of happy. You know, you're under a bit of pressure playing Lisa, but I've had a bit of advice over the last few months, and listened to Willie last night when he beat Bo. You know, you've got to think of it as another game of darts. The more pressure you put on yourself, you know, you're more in danger. So yeah, I just fought for another game.
You've just beaten there the 4-time Women's World Champion. Up next is the 5-time World Champion Raymond van Barneveld. What are your thoughts on playing Raymond in the second round?
You know what, right, so I've won a game now, and that's, for someone like me, that's a big aim, to get through one game. You've got obviously Barney now, who is going to be a heavy favourite, so if I can relax, play like I can, I fancy it. I want to be in at Christmas still. Thank you.
Right, congratulations. You said there 2-0 and cruising. Mentally, did you switch off a little bit going into that 3rd set?
Do you know what, actually I didn't, because I knew, I wanted to finish it off, and from the word go, my head was straight on it, I knew I got a bit booed, I was under a bit of pressure, but I just missed. I think I finished really well before that moment. Then I had 3 darts at double, missed it, and then she punished me for 6-7 legs, got it back to 2-2. So that was my own fault, but yeah, I'm just lucky to come through.
You said obviously you listened to Willie and whatever, and we know that Bo, Lisa, and Fallon are doing great things, but is there still a little bit of a stigma about playing the women in the World Championships?
I think a little bit. Lisa, if she's on it, she's just as good as any of everyone else here. So, but like I say, if you lose, you're set up to lose. So you're going to get all over the news, all over everything. So there's always a little bit of pressure. But lucky, I spoke to Michael over the last few months, and I just got to believe myself. I think I'm good enough to beat her, and luckily enough, I think I snuck through.
As an MvG, spoke to.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but after Michael beat me at Minehead, I had a good chat with him and Jason. He told me a few things which I don't think I knew before, what I need to do, a bit more confidence. And I think it paid off tonight at 2-2 when I was under pressure. I think it come out.
Last year you won your first game and then come back and didn't perform particularly well in round 2. What have you learned from that, and what can you put right this time around?
It's another thing in the learning book. I've learned from that. Last year when I won, I thought I was going to kick on and play better, and I didn't. So, the next thing on my list is to win a second round game at the Worlds. I want to be in at Christmas. That make that turkey taste a bit sweeter. So, that's my next aim.
Right, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Right, you seem confident after that win, and going up against Barney. After that, you'll be going to that in good spirits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I say there's no pressure on me. He's going to be the favourite. He's obviously playing well again. So, but if I honestly believe if I can play like I can, I'm going to win. So I think that's the next step in my career, to win a second round game at the Worlds. So yeah, I've got prepared for that now, and hopefully I'll do the job.
Do you feel like you're on the edge of sort of something with getting into the match plays, getting into the Grand Prix? It feels like you just one step away from that sort of progress.
Not really. I don't think about tables, order of merits and that too much. I literally just want to win every game I go up there. You got your family watching at home, and all I want to do is just win, because that brings such happiness to everyone, and even me. It's such a relief to win there. So, one game at a time. We'll see how we go. Thank you.
Right, have you played Barney before?
I have, yeah. I've played him 4 or 5 times, I think. I beat him twice. So, obviously not on a big stage like here. So, maybe that's the next step, to beat him on a big stage. I think the pressure's on him now. Obviously, snuck in the top 32 on the last weekend or whatever. So, I'm feeling good. Now I've won a game, I'm confident.
Can you tell us about your background? It says you're a barber. Are you full-time cutting hair?
Yeah, I am full-time cutting hair. Next year I've took a bit of a step, cutting down a day a week, so you know, I've realised now this is what I want to do, and I think if I can have another day or two a week practicing all day, it might not work, it might work, you never know, but unless you try, you never know.
Have you cut darts players here before?
No, I get a few people ask, you know, cut my hair when I come away, but no, I've never cut another dart player's hair.
Right, you're up against a partisan crowd tonight. You might be again on Tuesday. How do you deal with that, and what have you learned going into Tuesday night?
Do you know what? I thought tonight, you know, I expected to get, you know, I won't be the crowd favourite, so I expected to be a bit nervy, but I felt I handled it quite well. Obviously against Barney on Tuesday, it might be the same, but I don't think you can get booed going for doubles and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I quite thrive off it. If I can, you know, win a leg, give it a big and back, I'm literally just going to enjoy it.
Lisa's quest for a first win here goes on. What would your message be to her having played her?
Oh, do you know, it's easy to say now, but she's honestly the most nicest woman you'll ever meet. She really is, you know, she's lovely, and her, Fallon, obviously Bo last night, what they've done to bring on the women's game, it's just incredible. So, you know, she really is a nice woman, so I do feel a bit bad, but, you know, I had a job to do. Thank
When
you.
you were 10 years old when Barney won that title against Phil Taylor, do you even remember it, watching on telly?
No, I don't remember any of it, to be fair. So, no, honestly I don't. So,
Do you remember watching Barney growing up? I mean,
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. He and Taylor, they were legends of the game. So, but I don't remember that final. Bit too young for that, I think. So, hopefully I can beat him in this one.
A little bit the same question. The first title of Barney was when you were 2 years old.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about Barney, and you know, what are the words coming up when you think about Raymond Barney?
Like I say, he's an absolute legend. You know what he's done, and obviously retired, come back. I don't think many would expect him to be top 32 after 2 years. Obviously, he had a great Grand Slam. So yeah, you know, I've played him quite a few times, luckily. So I don't know, really. Like I say, he's just a legend of the game. I'm just looking forward to playing him.
Great.
Hey Ryan, so when you're throwing, there was a few occasional moments where when you're going for like a treble 20, for example, you kind of slow your throw between throws. How much of that is recalibrating, and how much of that is kind of like trying to get your head straight as to where you're going?
I don't know, but you know, I don't take. I get a lot of grief online, you know, being a bit slower than the others maybe. It's something I've tried to work on, not just for them, for me. I will get a bit more of rhythm maybe. But I think when I missed a few chances, I maybe thought in my head, you know, I'm rushing a bit more. Maybe if I slow down, you know, it suits me a bit more. But the worst thing for me is I don't want to be known as a slow player, boring or whatever. So during the game, it's not something I ever think about, but it's something you might realise when you're watching.
And of course, only 26 and improving all the time. And when you're improving all the time, how much do you learn from a match like this?
Yeah, loads. Honestly, loads. Obviously, I think I've been there 4 years now. I had one disaster. You know, I played well 1 year and lost last year. Got my first win. So, you know what, 2-2, you know, the pressure on. I think tonight's really, I've learned a lot about myself. You know, I can hold it together, which I've always thought I can do, but, you know, I've proved it tonight.
And as your game improves, what new challenges are you finding that create those new ventures for you?
Just when you miss chances, you know, I missed chances to go 2-0 up, I think. So, you know, you needed there. Next thing you knew, I was 2-2 and the pressure was on. But I always believed, you know, I was playing well, and I believed, you know, you just got to believe in yourself. So, yeah, I'm just lucky to come through.